Hey everybody, Mungo Dark Matter here today, and today I'm going to teach you how to make the 3 tools you need to brew potions. Those are glass bottles, cauldrons, and brewing stands. So let's start out with a bottle. Bottle is the easiest to do. All you need to make a bottle is some wood and some sand. You take the wood and the sand to make a cube of glass using the furnace. And so then you have glass here. And we go over here to the crafting table and we take the blocks of glass and we put them in a V shape like this. And you see it makes 3 glass bottles right here. So that's how you make glass bottles. Really very simple actually. And it's very simple to get the materials because sand is pretty much everywhere. In fact, if we go out here, you'll see we have a bunch of sand here. So that's all we had to do is dig up some sand to make that. The next thing we're going to make is a cauldron. And once again, we're going to need a furnace to make a cauldron because we're going to need to get iron ore and we're going to need to make iron ingots. So all you have to do is take the ingots once you smelt them, go over to the crafting table, and then you're going to put the ingots in a U shape like this. And you end up with a cauldron. So there's our cauldron. So those 2 things are very easy. That's why I've kind of combined this in a video. I was going to make a separate video on each one, but they would have taken about 30 seconds. So the most difficult thing now is to make the brewing stand. And the most difficult ingredient to get for the brewing stand is the blaze rod, because you have to go down to the nether to kill a blaze, unless you're fortunate enough to find like a blaze rod in a chest that you find maybe in a stronghold or somewhere else. But the likelihood of that, you might actually find a brewing stand before you find a blaze rod. Although I guess finding a blaze rod is probably more common than finding a brewing stand. Although you can find brewing stands in the dungeons of igloos. Alright, so how do we make a brewing stand? We're going to go over here to the crafting table and we're going to take 3 pieces of cobblestone and put them down here, and we're going to take 1 blaze rod and put it here. And what we end up with is a brewing stand. So let's go over here and put the brewing stand right down here. So those are the major tools that you need for potions. And if I right click on this brewing stand, you see it's kind of like when you right click on a furnace or a crafting table. It gives you these options. So right here we actually put the bottles. We need 3 bottles to brew. And up here always goes this blaze powder here. Now blaze powder is made out of blaze rods. And then you put the ingredients in here, and then the brewing stand will brew your ingredients. And you have to put them in a particular order. So you put the first ingredient in, and once that's done, and the slot is empty again, you put the next ingredient in, and so on. Now, let's go back to the crafting table, and I'll show you how to make blaze powder. Blaze powder, all you have to do is right-click on the brewing stand and use a blaze rod, and that will give you blaze powder. So that's how you make blaze powder as well. So the toughest thing is going to be to go to the nether and kill a blaze to get blaze rods. And when you go to the nether to kill a blaze, use a bow and arrow, because you're better off if you stay a distance away from them. So that's how you make your major tools to do brewing in Minecraft. I'm Mungo Dark Matter, and this has been Dark Matters, and whatever you do, enjoy playing Minecraft. See you next time.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.